Hi everyone, this is Poojitha from Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering, Department of CSE AI. Today let us see about the rules of sum and the product. Now let us see introduction to the sum and the product rules. The rules of sum and product are fundamental principles in combinational mathematics. These rules helps us calculate the total number of outcomes in a given scenario. Understanding these rules is essential for solving various counting problems. Counting, that is nothing but product and the sum rules. Let us see what is product rule. Assuming A, we need to perform procedure 1 and procedure 2. There are n1 ways to perform procedure 1 and n2 ways to perform procedure 2. There are n1 into n2 ways to perform procedure 1 and procedure 2. This is about product rule. Now let us see about the sum rule. Assuming we need to perform procedure 1 or procedure 2. There are n1 ways to perform procedure 1 and n2 ways to perform procedure 2. There are n1 plus n2 ways to perform procedure 1 or procedure 2. This or is an exclusive or one's choice for or the other, but not the both. Now let us see what is sum rule in details. The sum rule applies when there are multiple ways to achieve an outcome and the outcomes are mutually exclusive. It states that if one event can occur in m ways and another in n ways, the total number of ways to achieve either event is m plus n ways. This rule is useful for problem involving choices where only one option can be selected at a time. Nothing but the sum rule of limits is nothing but limits x tends to a f of x plus g of x. That is nothing but now limit x tends to a f of x plus limit x tends to a g of x. We have to make this separate. Now let us see what are the examples of the sum rules. Suppose you have three types of fruits, that are nothing but apple, bananas and the oranges. If you can choose one fruit from apples, that is nothing but there are three options, or bananas, that is the two options. The total choices are 3 plus 2, that is nothing but 5. This illustrates how the sum rule helps count distinct choices when options are mutually exclusive. The different types of data, that is but suppose you have the following data set which shows information about the inflation rate and the gross domestic product, that is nothing but GDP rate for a particular country in such quarter from 1990 to 2019. The following is an example of such data. Inflation and GDP. The time period is nothing but percent in place of inflation, and GDP in time period was trillions of dollars. So now question 1 is 1990. So the percentage is 2.1 and GDP GDP is 3.4. Question 2 is 1990 and it is 2.4 and 3.6 and so on. It is 4.5 and 4.9. Now let us see what is the product rule. The product rule applies when multiple events can occur independently and all events must be considered. It states that if one event can occur in m ways and the second event can occur in n ways, the total ways to achieve both events is m times n. This rule is crucial for calculating combinations of different choices where each choice is independent. So now the product rule is nothing but when y equals u of x and v of x, so therefore the dy by dx is nothing but du by dx v plus u into dv by dx. Now let us see what are the examples of a product rule. Considering selecting an outfit consisting of a shirt and a pants. If there are 4 shirts and 3 pairs of pants, the total combinations are 4 times 3, that is nothing but 12. This highlights how the product rule applies when every choice is independent of the others. Now let us see the next topic, that is nothing but combining sum and the product rules. Often problems require the applications of the both rules simultaneously. For example, if you have several groups of options, you can use the product rule for choices within each group and the sum rule for combining the groups. This combination allows for more complex counting scenarios in real life applications. That is the thing. But now let us see. Assuming, as we discussed in the starting of the topic. Now let us see what are the real world applications. The sum and product rules are widely used in fields such as computer science, statistics and the probability. They help in calculating the number of possible configurations, arrangements or outcomes in complex scenarios. Understanding these rules enables better decision making based on potential outcomes. Now, let us see about the common mistakes to avoid. One common mistake is applicable the sum rule when the outcomes are not mutually exclusive. Another error is forgetting to multiply when outcomes are independent and must be combined. Awareness of these pitfalls is vital for accurate problem solving in the combinatorics. Now let us see about the practice problems. Practice problems can help reinforce the understanding of the sum and the product rules. Consider scenarios with varying choices and options to apply both rules effectively. Solving these problems will improve your confidence and completeness in combinatory counting. Now let us see conclusion of our topic. The rules of sum and product are essential tools in combinatorial mathematics. Mastering these rules allows for solving a wide range of counting problems effectively. Continued practice and applications of these rules will enhance your mathematical skills significantly.